Hey everyone, welcome back to Factorio. Just having a little bit of an ore issue. So I've been having a look around the base and checking out what needs to be done, and I'm finding that a couple of these areas are getting backlogged, especially with these ones with the sulfur in them. So this one's okay, but this one here where it comes out here to this one, that's full, and this process has stopped. So we're not getting the output that I want. This one is probably just out of material because these ones are fairly efficient at the moment, and they burn through whatever the train brings down to them. So I'd like to use our sulfur. Now, something we can use sulfur in is sulfuric acid. So we already do that here. So this turns into sulfur dioxide, which in turn turns into sulfuric acid. Now, these are all fairly high on the speed modules, and I think I've just unlocked another speed module, so it probably wouldn't hurt to dash over there and set that up, and then maybe we can go to a higher speed module. Depending on what we need for that one. I have been just working my way through making all the module updates. We're doing all the modules. So let's have a real quick look. I don't want to go too nuts over here, but we've got like some of our module stuff is here. So I've got a few here already. I'm just going to use this. It's not ideal, but so I'm after a speed module, wherever they're hiding. Where do they hide? I want to do this one here, which we need number 3 speed and number 3 effectivity. So I don't... Let me just unlock some more. I don't think we do... So we've got 3 speed. Number 3 speed. No, that's speed module 2. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do speed module 3 and effectivity module 3, and then this one. Okay, so you, that's fine. You, that's okay. Awesome. So that will get us to the point where it'll start to craft our effectivity module 3, and I don't know if there's a way of... Is there another recipe that can reuse them? Did I see that just there before? Because potentially that's a way of reusing the level 2s that we've got. Yes. I don't want... Maybe this is something I do temporarily. I'm going to clear that out. Because what I want to do here is not bring new ones of these modules in. But I want to just dump the ones that I've already got in here. Make sure I cancel that off. This one I want to bring number 3 now. Oh goodness, it's here somewhere. Which one's it in? Module. That one. Okay. So this will, I guess, do what's required as long as we have effectivity logic boards being made, which I'm not sure if we do. Nope, not looking like it. So we've got this one here, the circuit board. We need that one. It's alright. So that'll get made, and we'll start to receive in our inventory the level 3 crafting, depending on which way it goes. I mean, it could go this way. Yeah, so we needed that one anyway to do this. That's fine. So these are going to go, and we're going to start getting these modules. Once I burn through all the level 2s, I will, of the blue, we can disable this guy, because honestly, let's have a quick look here. This, not the crafting. Okay, go back please. What's the usage of it? It has 1 usage. Okay, so what I do then is I disable this one completely. So let's do that. Let's kill that off. Because we're not going to need the 2 anymore. And if that's the case, then I can add to here this guy. Because once I put them in my inventory, so I'll start having auto trash is now that. And we'll put that on 0. So I don't want any of these module 2s in my inventory. And once we start getting 3s, we'll be able to use that. So these should start getting moved. The 100 that we have here. Yeah. And this stuff can just... No, I don't want to just disable it, because we can reuse this thing. Anyway. That's not really what I wanted to do this episode. I'm gonna... just do that. That'll keep them occupied for a bit. What I want to do, and I'm probably going to need to do it out in this area, so it's not a huge issue. I want to use that sulfur. So one of the things we can use the sulfur for is uses of this, is making our raw diamonds, emeralds, whatever they were, amethyst, etc., the gems, turning them into cut ones of those particular gems. It's going to require water and a grinding wheel. So the grinding wheel requires silicon carbonate and steel, and steel is what I'm struggling on. Look at the iron. Iron is now backed up. So we have plenty of iron, but I'm struggling on steel. Honestly struggling on steel. So everything now seems to have migrated from iron to steel. So I have made a couple of changes down in this area to potentially fix it up a little bit. I mean, this only goes this way now, unless it's backed up to the... So it's only going to steel unless there's a problem where it's not running. So hopefully this sulfur thing will fix this, the light blue or which sapphirite stereotype, whichever one it is, and get it flowing again, and then we'll get some more iron. So that being said, getting sidetracked as I always do. Did I just get a module 3? I've got 6 module 3s. There's 7. So let's look here. I'm going to need water. We've got water here. Sure. Once again with our little blueprinty thing, which has become very, very handy. I do have to say it's become quite handy to use. Let's just start somewhere. So I'm going to need... The gem ones are going to need water, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. From memory, there's 6. Then I'm also going to need the cutting wheel one. So let's get that done. So this guy is going to gems. We're going to need the grinding wheel. Grinding this guy. So that's going to require silicon carbonate and steel. So silicon carbonate, let's just do that. I'm not sure if I have silicon carbonate being created. Let's just hover over this. We have no deliveries. So that's powdered silicon and carbon in a chemical furnace. Powdered silicon. Okay, we've got silicon plate through a processor. Okay. So let's do a Which furnace was it? Chemical one? Electric chemical furnace. That was quick and I don't know where it went. Oh, no, there it is. Don't worry about me. Okay. And I want you to make silicon carbide. Powdered silicon and carbon. I think we already do produce powdered silicon. Yes, we do. Excellent. So this will help with this. This is just going to need steel now. So you know what? Here, have some of mine. And then let's head on up here and we go, right, we want to do gems. I want to do ruby, sapphire, emerald, amethyst, topaz, diamond, and then we need to give it water. And the reason this is going to use the sulfur is because it's then going to allow it to process more gems over in this section over here, because this will be getting... Do we have things being delivered yet? Let's go over here and check our area, how I set this up, because if these aren't in... Oh, they're in providers. Actually, these aren't these are the right ones? Ruby ore. Okay, I need to do the next processing. I need to do ore. Whoops, skipped a step. Let's see. Okay. Okay, so that's easy. That's just in an assembly machine. So that's quite nice. We can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Completely missed a step. No, I apologize for that. Whoopsie. Let's just give you something to chew on. Okay, so we may as well keep all this aligned. That guy, that guy. Right click, left click, right click, left click. We have ores incoming. Here we go. Here we go. Nice. Very nice. Hey, lots of stuff being done. We will run out of these. I can almost guarantee it. But that will have kicked off some of our things. So, uses of amethyst, uses of this. We are going to need to go to the next one, which is polishing compound and polishing wheel and the amethyst. And its uses is in lasers, which is fine. Don't really need them, but it's okay. We're doing things to use material. Base mineral oil and alumina. So we're probably getting this down the bottom there, so that's okay. So that will use some of these ores up here, which that's using this stuff, this gem stuff, and that's using sulfuric acid. So it's a production chain. We've added some stuff in there to start using this material again. I can probably, I don't know whether to give it speed upgrades or not, because honestly it's gonna get backed up with crystal slurry anyway. This guy doesn't need to be any faster, it just needs its drums removed. We've got a full tank of crystal seedling up here. So look, things are happening. We are using some sulfuric acid again. Hopefully that means that this is going to get picked up. Worst case, very worst case, what I'm going to do is the old passive Just, I know it'd be quicker if I used a inserter here, but let's just do that. That should kick this off again and get us, hopefully get us running. It's not ideal, but it'll help. Main thing, this is one of the ones that gives us iron and copper. Gives us 3 copper and 2 iron. And which will eventually lead down into giving us more steel, etc. etc. I had the consideration to get rid of I mean, that's working okay. I had to clean this area up as well. This had all backed up. So I've ended up making a couple of changes here. This now goes outside to a chest because there is an item that requires the titanium ingots. So I figured, why not try and get ahead of the game and get them out into chests so they are available to be picked up. So this should be running again. Yes, excellent. Things are processing through. You're a little slow. That's a 3. That's a 2. Then you're not getting emptied quick enough with sulfuric wastewater. So, steel seems to be coming out okay. Still not ideal, but it's getting somewhere. And I think on the back side of this is that we don't get enough ferric chloride. So this iron ore set up here probably needs to be bolstered in some way. Whether that's creating a straight this stuff onto these belts like this does in here, but I don't know, because that's what that's doing, but this it's going in here and not over there. So we got lots of iron, which is going to back up. Yeah. So what do I do here? Maybe I can make some changes. Maybe I can make a change here. Let's see. Oop, let's just get out of there. It's going to take ages for this to back up because we've got this here. Maybe what I can do is take this out and make this just a chest, so that let's do that. Let's go. Titanium chest holds 80. Stacks. What do these hold? 256. So that's still a decent amount. This is gonna hurt. Let's get rid of that. And all of this. So this is 80 stacks. That's, and even that's probably too much. I mean, obviously we don't want to run out, but you know what, that's fine. Let's go. We want an input here, and I really despise how it does that when you don't have a belt running into it. Let's get rid of that, put that there. I'm gonna put this, and I'm gonna prioritize output on the left, so that it should predominantly push to the left, and if it's backed up, it should go to the right. And then we can probably bring this out. We're gonna have spaghetti. More spaghetti. Okay, that's probably far enough. Let's get that hooked up so that it can eject out there if it needs to. So again, as I said, it's only going to go that way if this is full. Which is, as I said, it may need to be a bit bigger. But then any overflow will go... I want it to go to this belt. Let's see. That'll do. That'll do. It's ugly, but it'll work. Very ugly, but it'll work. Okay. I'm not happy with this chest size though. Better. Because we are using a lot of iron, and I get that. But I need more steel than iron at the moment. So ideally, we get to here, it will back up and start to divert. And then it'll use some more and it'll go that way. And then it'll back up and start to divert. Excellent. Perfect. More steel on the way. The idea being that we need to get more to go past here and into this, so we actually get ferric chloride for stuff further down the belt. This boost here with the silicon ingots will help keep our steel bolstered. So they're not slow, they're just having trouble keeping up with input. Okay, now we're going to start getting some more. Should be a lot better. Okay, so lots more bits and pieces that I need to play around with in terms of working out how much I need. Again, as you can see here, it has now used more, and our iron has started to extract out. So it's just an overflow, and this, now that I've got that other one going at the top, we'll hopefully be getting more ores and stuff down here. We seem to have a bit of an issue on silver ore and gold ore. I think my silver ore is over here somewhere. Yeah, and it's full. What can we use silver for? Let's oop. Don't do this to me. Alright, back in a moment. Okay, we're back, and thank goodness for autosave, because honestly, it completely died on me, and that's the first time I think I've had Factorio crash like that. So, yeah, it's a good track record so far. Let's see here. So, we are still struggling on steel, and we're going to be struggling on steel for a while. So hopefully that change that I've just done will fix this up, and ooh, another 50 of the red guys. So yeah, they are slowly getting through removing all the tier 1 logistic spots, and I'm now almost, I think I'm almost done. So I can't, because you can't really get a indication here. Actually, now looking at the amount that's floating around, no, we're not done. We've got quite a few, but it pulls it out as soon as they land in here. So they've got to land in this one to be able to be removed. So there's another 2. And then, as I said, just manually dropping them in here, and then they're getting brought back out to here. I'm chucking them back in the mix. Right, where were we? This is what I cancelled, wasn't it? This one. This has now been canned. Yep. So I'll take these things and I will clear you. This hasn't been taken out of here though, so let's just do that. Only because that's still going. Oh, it's auto. Oh, so I'm probably about to have a visit from a large number of bots. Trying to take things somewhere. Because I've got all those ones I've just auto trashed. Oh, they're already gone, I think. Wow, that was quick. Okay, so this should continue making the ones we need. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay, let's look into what these bits and pieces up here that I just set up. These gems and things. What do they make? Because honestly, I didn't really look too far into it. Let's go polishing compound and polishing wheel. So the polishing compound, how was that made again? That's a chemical plant. Okay. And the polishing wheel, let's go grinding wheel. Here. It's not in there. Polishing wheel is just a crafting recipe. Okay, so wooden steel plate, that's easy. So let's do one. And then the other one was a chemical, wasn't it? Chemical? What have I got? Do I have any chemical plants? But different types of chemical plants, and it'll depend which one it can do. I'm going to make one of these. Shouldn't take too long. Chemical furnace. Worst case, I'll make one of these guys. It's not a big issue. One of them will work. Okay. And I don't have the liquid here, but let's just see if this will work. I'm looking for polishing stuff, aren't I? Polishing compound. I can make it in this. Okay, so we're going to need base mineral oil and alumina. Let's do that. No, I haven't even set that one up. That's going to work. Let me copy paste nothing. Polishing wheel. Yeah, that's okay. And then I'm going to head down the bottom where our oil is. It's lubricant. That's lubricant. This is base mineral oil. Where do you go? You go to here. So we can plop this guy somewhere down here. It's purple, isn't it? There it is. If I drop that there and then use my handy dandy blueprint, you are going to be making that. So I need alumina. That should be being made in our little aluminium process here. Excellent. So, passive provider. One stack. Bring it on. You are far too slow and need to hurry up because you are far too slow. We have better powder mixers than that. There's a powder mixer Mark II brass. I've had some brass. Should have brass. That one. What else do I need? Concrete bricks. It's going to get to the point where I'm not going to remember everything is. Let's give us half a stack concrete bricks. Excellent. Let's increase this a little because we are going to need this, right? This is something that's going to get moved around now. Powder mixer. I find that if this was a little bigger, I'd be able to see things. You're probably all going, it's right there in front of you. Yes, it probably is right there in front of me. What do you look like? Did I not just make one? Apparently I didn't make one. What did I click? Oh, there it is there. Goodness me. It's fine. Mark II powder mixer. Blast furnace. Do I have a better one? Probably not. Because I don't think I made the blast furnace ones yet. Got all these guys. Alright, cool. Cool. Cordite. Processing. Warfare. Don't really care about the warfare mods, but I'll do them because it's all part of the game, right? Let's just do that one. Okay, so we now have the ability... Oops. Where is it? I do like the look of this Yoaki quarry. I think it's cool. Excellent, we are making polishing compound. It's just waiting on alumina. No, it's got it. It's waiting to be drained out. Awesome. Working fine. We'll run up. I love sneak through. Thank goodness for sneak through. Thank you, Catherine of Sky, for introducing me to sneak through. That's a fantastic mod. Okay, we are now looking at the last level, and I know we're getting actually probably at the wrapping up point. So let's uses of view, grinding into cut. So we're going to make another 6 of these guys, just another assembly machine set up, and we're going to get to the cut version. I should have done it here. Did it require water? Nope. Okay, it's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and yes, that is outside our area. Put that guy there, give him some power. Oh, that's a medium one. Don't want medium, but large. Excellent. It's got power. Now in the area. Nice. Gems. You. And with that, I'm going to wrap up here. These guys will be polishing away, making us some nice gems and stuff for us to be able to use for laser defense and all sorts of other bits and pieces. As I said, I'm not sure. I haven't played too much with these, but they're obviously diamond axe used for some of the higher end modules. I think that's what Triax was telling me, was the modules need them. Diamond laser rifle battery, night vision. This guy is what I'm after. This guy I need. So we need to start looking into doing this too. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully that's gotten rid of the little bit of the backlog of sulfur and started things working again. Probably not. Chucking in this will have helped. But in the meantime, thank you for watching. Comments below, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.